How's it going, guys? This is Benjamin Mena coming back at you guys again. And actually, I got some special request questions from SHPE. SHPE is the Society of Professional Hispanic Engineers. This is the USF group down in Tampa. Great group. I was able to talk to them last year. Unfortunately, I'm now here in DC, the nation's capital, so I can't come and do some face-to-face stuff, but here to help you guys out over using technology. But real quick, I want to give a shout out to SHPE. And it's an important organization for me. I love working with them because I had some amazing opportunities coming out of college. I actually had an opportunity here in DC with an amazing organization. I ended up not taking it, but if it wasn't for SHPE, that opportunity would have never been there. So it's my chance. You know, if I have a position, I can give back. But right now, I can give back some of the knowledge to help you guys win. So let's go. It's going to be a few different videos, a few different questions. The first question I have is it okay to negotiate the contract? What's the best way to go about it? So let me take a preface, and every company has a different way of going about hiring, fresh college grads. Give you an example, there's a large defense contractor. I won't really name any names, but they're very, very, very big. And when I worked for them, people coming out of college within a 2-year window, everything was like all their experience was actually broken down into an algorithm. And that algorithm is what actually kicked out the salary offer for what you were going to get. And it was a non-negotiable. I had VPs that actually worked with me constantly, like, hey, I want to pay this person this much. And hey, policy is it's X, Y, or Z. There's nothing I can do to go about it. But then there's other times with other companies where they actually have the wiggle room. So what I want to tell you this is, don't be afraid to ask for more money. There's nothing wrong with negotiating. It's one of the things that actually a lot of times a recruiter and a hiring manager wants to see, because they want to see like, hey, are you thinking outside the box? Are you looking at other options? So definitely don't be afraid to ask for more money. And how to do it, I wouldn't try to do it before the offer. And one of the things that you want to find out before the offer is like, what's the salary range? Are you coming in for a job that's paying 14, 15 bucks an hour? That's the very, very important thing to think about. Give you the perfect example. There was a job early on that I thought it was a great job, had a great time talking to the recruiter, thought it was a great opportunity, drove 3 hours for the interview. At the interview, I found out the job was paying 12 bucks an hour. And actually on the way to the interview, I got 2 speeding tickets for a part-time job, and actually they didn't tell me it was part-time until I got there to the interview, for 12 bucks an hour. I was just like, what? But I told you I was making XYZ amount of money, which is much more than 12 at the time. Why couldn't you tell me this beforehand? So definitely try to do a little bit of salary negotiations. And if they don't have like an exact number, try to ask for a range. Hey, what's the range for the position? Or is there a range? So that's definitely some of the important things. When you get the offer, if you can try to, feel free to shoot back and ask the recruiter, ask the hiring manager, hey, is there any wiggle room? Is there any way to bump it up to this? There's another way to actually, potentially bump up your salary. And actually at that one company I was telling you about that was locked and loaded with the salary, if you had an offer from another company, we can magically move it. So I would definitely recommend keep interviewing. Don't have what I call a one-itis with your job search. Hey, I got an interview, I'm going to get this job. No, make sure to keep on hunting. And so that way when the offers come, you can actually kind of work the offers against each other. Hey, I got an offer from XYZ company, I got an offer from this company, it's XYZ amount here, this one's paying 10% more. I like you guys a lot better. Can you guys match that? Now if they can match it, awesome. If they can't match it, that's one of the things that afterwards you guys actually have to sit down and figure out which company for me down the road is going to be best. It's not just about salary. It's not just about how much you're making, even though finance is a very important thing, definitely when you're coming out of college, because it's so nice to finally have some money. But you got to look at the big picture. That's one of the most important things, is looking at the big picture and seeing where that position can take you 5-10 years from now. You might not work there 5-10 years from now, but can that position launch you into another place, another company, or another career? So that's my quick thoughts on that. Yes, it's okay to try to negotiate the contract, the money, so don't be afraid to do it. Ask the question. There's nothing wrong with asking the question. The worst that can happen is you get told no. So hope that helps, and I'll be right back at you guys with another question in a minute, okay?